Hi, my name is Andrew. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. This video is to preview a database of USA-based family investment offices if you're looking to reach ultra-high net worth contacts for your projects. This is a great resource for you to start with. Just a little bit about myself. I'm a fundraising strategist with 15 years experience in high-end real estate sales and marketing spanning Canada, Dubai, and the Caribbean. And over the last 2 years on Fiverr, I've assisted over 260 clients with startup fundraising, pitch deck refinement, investor outreach strategies, and custom investor databases. I also serve as an advisor to a New York private equity firm with funding commitments of $10 billion. This group diversifies across multiple sectors, including income-producing real estate, and engages in debt or equity financing ranging from $10 million to $100 million for each project. You can learn more about the services I provide by clicking my Fiverr link below. So this video is a quick preview to describe the upcoming series of videos on family investment offices in the United States. First things first, my database comprises of over 400,000 corporate and institutional investor and fundraising contacts. This includes venture capital, angel groups, private equity, family investment offices, investment banks, hedge funds, and more. Note, this family investment office database contains 425 firms and over 1,200 key contacts. So how was the database created? Well, this is a master databases of companies used by investment banks, private equity firms, venture capital companies, and other financial services groups. Basically what I do is I collect most of the databases that are on the market or ones that I source via my own research, and it includes over 1,500 companies we use to filter down to the final database. Now, it should be noted that a lot of databases, especially family investment offices, end up being really outdated. So the beauty of this database is everything's been completely checked. For example, all the websites were checked and all emails were cleaned using a paid online verification service. So keep that in mind. Note, some online companies have been selling these type of databases for many years at exorbitant prices, and most of them are extremely out of date. So what is a family investment office? Well, to start off with, family investment offices are entities established by wealthy families to manage their financial affairs and investments. Think of the 1%. These offices serve as centralized hubs for managing various aspects of the family's wealth, including investments, estate planning, philanthropy, and financial administration. Now, they typically employ a team of professionals, including financial advisors, lawyers, accountants, and investment managers to handle these responsibilities. Now, there are two main types of family investment services. One, single family offices and multi-family offices. Single family offices are dedicated to managing the financial affairs of a single wealthy family or individual, and there are many in this database. They provide personalized and tailored services to meet the specific needs and goals of that family. On the other hand, multi-family offices serve multiple affluent families, offering shared resources and expertise to a group of clients. These offices provide economies of scale and allow families to benefit from shared services while still receiving customized wealth management solutions. So in this database, you're going to get a little bit of both. If it's a single family one, they're really easy to identify as well, because it's usually the company name or the family name, and it just really drills down. Now, one thing that is not in this database, I did not include ones that are mainly charitable organizations or philanthropy. This is really ones that are you can approach for investment opportunities, because many of the ones that are on the databases that I've seen tend to be ones that if you're looking to approach them for your real estate development or some sort of investment opportunity, they're not going to be interested. So I've gotten rid of all that for you in this particular case. Many of the multifamily office ones are great because they're going to be able to serve multiple groups of ultra high net worth contacts. So who can benefit from a database of family investment offices? Well, the top three sectors that often approach family investment offices for investment opportunities are Private equity and venture capital. Family investment offices invest in high growth companies and alternative ventures, so that's one contact type. Real estate developers, or anybody who is in the real estate sector. They provide capital for diverse real estate projects, including commercial properties, residential developments, and hospitality assets. Or private debt and credit. FIOs offer opportunities for attractive returns and income generation through private debt instruments and credit funds. Now, these sectors leverage FIO's substantial capital and long-term horizon for strategic partnerships and funding, making them pivotal players in the investment landscape. So let's take a look at some of the groups in the database, and this is just going to be a quick run through of the logos, and you're going to see more information in the database spreadsheet following. Now let's take a look at the database of family investment offices that I offer on my profile. So now we're over on the spreadsheet part. So if you take a look here, you can see there are 525 individual offices, and there are around 1,230 contacts. So this database includes the contacts, so first name, last name. You're also going to get their emails that are their company emails. Now I've run this through an email verification service. That's why you see what's called quality end result. Now if it says OK, then that means it's a good email. If it's catch-all, then that means that person may or may not be there. Now if it says risky, which there are very, very few that are in here, that may mean that that particular contact may not necessarily be there anymore, and you may want to try to reach out to their company to find out who the new contact is. But they have all been cleaned, so this should be considered a very reputable source. It should last you for at least a year to maybe 2 years if you're looking to use it for research. Again, you should not be spamming this type of database. These are ultra high net worth contacts, and the people that manage their business are also senior people. You're going to see more on that in a little bit. So again, you got 525 firms. This all started with about 1,500 in the US. Again, a lot of the databases that you see for sale on the internet, you have to be very, very cautious about them. They offer you an awful lot of promises. In fact, many of them will say it will give you new leads if you have any bad ones. Well, the problem is they that is only if the contact isn't if the email is bad. The problem comes up to the fact that a lot of the data is just garbage. Like I said, this database does not include charitable organizations. Again, if you're using this database to raise capital, you're probably not interested in the family investment office of somebody that's looking purely for charitable ventures, whether it's in the US or some of them may be overseas. So this really is a fundraising database at its core. They're all in the States. We've got the city here. The LinkedIn addresses are mainly for the companies or the particular person. Again, I don't update LinkedIn's because LinkedIn's usually don't need updating. People will move from office to company, and but as far as LinkedIn's, they never really change very much. If I have the sector interest, I've put it in here. Most of these I will, as I've checked every single one of them, most of them are general. Most family investment offices will look at a number of investment opportunities. Majority of the people who contact me for this type of list are looking really for real estate. To be honest, they're real estate developers, people that are raising money for real estate funds. That tends to be the biggest purpose. But as far as anyone should be considered, they're all general interest. They'll look at venture capital. They'll definitely look at private equity, and certainly they'll look at real estate for the most part. Date verified, again, April 19th was when I ran it through the cleaner, and there's just my download, my spread report that I've gotten off of the firm I used just for proof that it was done. And again, if I scroll down to the very bottom, you're going to see that there is about 1,235 contacts. So that is the Family Investment Office database spreadsheet, so that you know exactly what's included if you decide that you want to contact me for more information on that through my Fiverr profile. You can also check out my other gigs on Fiverr. I have a pitch deck review service that is really popular if you're getting ready to send your pitch deck out to investors. Let me take a look at it to make sure that it is actually ready to be sent out. I also have a guide to raising startup capital, 160 pages. I created this for first-time fundraisers. It'll teach you how to do pitch decks, business plans, and other key initiatives when it comes to fundraising and other fundraising gigs. And if you need help to write your startup pitch deck, if you've got a business plan already completed, I can actually get you started on that. So just check those gigs out on my Fiverr profile. For more information on my databases and fundraising services, click my Fiverr link below. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.